we're doing a giveaway. We are going to be giving away 3 copies of WWE 2K26 to those in our Discord. So join our Discord before WrestleMania if you want a chance at winning one of those. It's free to join, and it's a wrestling community where you could go and chat with other wrestling fans. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Let's get to the video. Welcome to another episode of RTP Wrestling. I'm your host, RTV and ANTNHD. Come on, buddy. And next to me is my boy, RTP John. John, how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good, man. In detail, so you can figure out how to get the...
In detail, how you doing, brother?
I'll vamp for you, bro. I'm doing good. It's been a long work week, but yeah, we have some differing opinions this week on the product. I liked you have to sit like 10 feet back from your desk for the episode.
There we go. It actually looks good like this. I'm not gonna lie. You get a full close up of me, right?
It's just if I get close to this camera, it starts getting out of focus. That's the thing that I found. So I kind of have to sit back so it stays in focus. So I just look like a tiny little like. I thought wrestling was good this week.
It is like wrestling to me. No.
I did it for The Rock.
I did it for The Rock. Let's just jump straight into it, man. Let's start with SmackDown. All right, you call the shot. We got.
It's just most recent in my brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, and it's in the thumbnail, so let's just get it out the way. We got the Randy Orton, Matt Cardona stuff, which I'm personally not too big of a fan of opening the show. To me, I want the main eventers to be beefing with the main eventers the whole time. You know, it's like when Jey Uso wins the Royal Rumble, which inarguably was a cool moment when Jey won the Royal Rumble. It was out of nowhere. It was cool. And then immediately we start like stringing in like the Alpha Academy to the main event. Yeah. You know, that's how I feel Matt Cardona is right now. And I don't understand why they do this.
Yeah, it's their new formula. Instead of the 50-50 booking that Vince did for a little bit, which kind of worked. It's like 50-50 booking except for John Cena. John Cena goes over, you know, like, but I think they don't want Cody. They don't want either of them to look weak at all going into the main event, I feel, so that we don't know what they're doing. I think this Mania and Cody and Randy are so huge. Just to be devil's advocate, personally, I wish it wasn't Matt Cardona. I wish it was someone with maybe a little more, at least like sympathy from the audience. If they're going to go this route and they're going to make Matt Cardona be the sacrificial lamb, just my opinion, I think they should get a better sacrificial lamb. However, what they're doing isn't bad. It's just like, of course, Randy's still getting cheered because no one's like, we love Matt Cardona, but we don't love him like that. You know what I mean? I'm doing excited. That to R-Truth would like get a bigger heel reaction, you know?
I'm excited for Cody versus Randy, and I've been wanting this feud to happen. Yeah. But that sucks because I feel like this is a shit feud. Like, make the feud about Cody and Randy and legacy and all that. But I think Cody and Randy have proven to be good enough wrestlers where the other one's not going to bury the other, you know? So let them rock on the mic. Let's get this story built up instead of stringing Jelly Roll and Matt Cardona. And I get it's WrestleMania season and that's what you're supposed to do. But, bro, I could really just use a simple feud. Like, this feud should have been so simple. It felt like John Cena's retirement tour where they're just, like, doing stupid shit for no reason. Just simplify it, bro, and let's get some good wrestling.
I agree. Like, just get the two main eventers in there and let them promo each other, you know? There hasn't been nearly enough talk about each other's past. There hasn't been nearly enough talk about their shared history. However, we do still have some time. And if from here on out we get Cody and Randy on the same show doing promos on the mic together, going out there, getting heat or whatever like that, I think I won't be upset. I think the reason why they went this route was because they really needed to make sure that at least they knew Randy was going to get cheered, but I think they also wanted Cody to get cheered. I think that they needed Cody not to get booed, and I think if Cody is in this feud too much, I do think Cody would be booed. And I don't think they want to go that route. However, I think they should just lean into that shit. That's my opinion, is that if Cody's going to get booed, fucking let him. Hogan versus Rock, WrestleMania 18. You know what I mean? Like, they listen to the crowd, and that's one of the best WrestleMania main events ever.
It actually didn't main event, and that's the fucking
problem. It wasn't
problem.
a main. Oh, actually, no, you're right. No, it was Triple H and Chris Jericho.
I think. Yeah,
and with I think there was a special guest referee as well, some bullshit. Which no Triple H match should follow that. But like, yeah, those
No,
poor
just
guys didn't have a
deads.
chance.
Yeah.
They didn't have a chance. But yeah, like, sorry, one of the best WrestleMania matches ever was that heel turn, face turn. Like, it was great. I don't know. I think they need to let Cody run. Kind of like when CM Punk was the heel in AEW for one show when he was in Long Island with the MJF match. He just came out there and was a heel to the crowd. I think wrestling fans are smart enough to be able to swap back and forth. I think they can be like, yeah, fuck this guy for one night. You know, I genuinely think that. And I don't think him getting booed at WrestleMania means he has to be a lifetime heel. I think he'd be like, I had a moment, whatever. I mean, Sami Zayn does that 15,000 times in his career, you know. So
we're gonna get to Sami Zayn for sure.
Man.
Look, we had another Bella versus Alexa match, and
I didn't
this
even
match,
write anything down.
It honestly was not the worst Bella match ever, but it's like I'm so done with this. Like, we're just dragging this feud at this point. We don't gotta overtouch that. Rhea Ripley beats B-Fab. We had that whole Jade promo.
Weird.
It's so weird because this faction is so stupid.
I wish the writers gave them better ammunition because I like everyone involved in this feud.
I do too.
I do. And what's funny is Jade was actually good in this promo. Rhea was actually good in this promo. You know what fucked it up was everyone on the heel side. They were talking over each other on the heel side, which don't do that. And also, this is Jade's feud. Shut the fuck up. Like, the people to the sides, let her build the match. Let her get you guys a bigger check and let her talk and wait for the pauses. And if you aren't sure if something's going to happen, like, literally, okay, in my like theater and improv training and everything like that, they teach you if something's happening on stage, the one thing you do not do if you're improvising or shooting from the cuff is talk over each other. You wait for a pause, you get in sync with each other, you feel the energy, and then you go, you know? And you just don't do that. It creates anxiety when you're watching it because you're like, what's going on? Rhea and Jay talking over each other is okay. That's beef.
Fine, yeah.
That's beef,
yeah,
you know?
Let them rock.
And when I say anxiety, I don't mean like literally like, oh my God. I mean like it creates this instability in like
it's like awkward. Yeah, it's like it feels like as a viewer they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I think this week
I didn't like it at all.
Rhea shouldn't have been on the show this week. They should have used this week as a way to justify this group coming together.
Or beat her ass in the beginning and then have them, you know what I mean? Have Rhea coming in and have her get jumped or something. I don't know.
It was a bad move. Sure, Rhea beats B-Fab by disqualification. It's a B-Fab match.
Also a DQ match. A DQ finish in a match. Oh my goodness.
You know this SmackDown got 1.7 stars on Dropkicked?
I think that's a bit extreme, but I understand the sentiment.
I feel like it was a very average SmackDown. I didn't hate it.
It was like a 2.5, 3.
But anytime Sami Zayn wins, they're gonna do that. So,
which is so weird because those same fanboys were the ones that were like creaming themselves when he was in the bloodline. So,
Jelly Roll beats Kit Wilson. Good Jelly Roll match. Glad to see Jelly Roll on a free TV. Like, that's pretty cool that that's happening. But is this feud just over?
I think it's more about Kit and Danhausen than it is about Jelly Roll.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
I think we were going to see Kit versus Danhausen at WrestleMania pre-show.
I think we get Jelly Roll and Danhausen versus Kit and The Miz, like just to get more names on the card, something
like that.
Yeah, but I like it. I like where you're going with that. I didn't really think about that. I just think Danhausen's fucking hilarious in the background of every show.
I think it'd be really funny if he can go his entire WWE run without a single match and still get inducted into the Hall of Fame. Like,
that'd be cool. Well, he should be a Hall of Famer, you know.
I mean, that was part of his contract negotiations. So yeah.
I think I've seen him speak with Aldis and Pierce about that. So something like that. And then he does have that pretty serious contract that he's been running around with. Here we go. Big moment. Sami Zayn beats Carmelo Hayes to recapture the United States Championship. We get Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams for the U.S. title.
It was such a good match, though.
Yeah. Okay, let me give a couple things, and you let me know if I'm landing in the right way. For the people saying that Trick versus Sami doesn't need the U.S. title, I agree with that. But I think if they want to make Trick Williams a star, having him win his first title at WrestleMania versus Sami Zayn justifies it. Correct?
Yes.
All right, I have another point. This, obviously, you see the background. This reminds me a lot of Sami Zayn versus Gable. Could this be a move to get the crowd to hate Sami Zayn even more so we get a justified heel turn?
I think it would get him him turning heel at Mania would be so good. I know Sami can definitely do it. He's a great heel.
Yeah.
He's a great heel. He needs to do something different than he's done before. I don't
Agreed.
need his typical Sami Zayn heel, because Sami Zayn as a heel gets put into a comedy act very quick.
Yeah.
In his typical heel shit that he does. Like, I say he comes out in like all black luchador mask instead of El Generico, El Specifico.
Like, you're fired. Chad GBT fucking writing the rest of
Dude, that's just me and my dab pen coming up with that like about 20 minutes ago.
There you go. You guys
I was like El Specifico, full black luchador mask. It's the exact same thing he did. But no, for real though, he needs to figure out a different angle for his heel turn. But I would love that. Sami Zayn as a heel would be great. Maybe he shaves his head like Kyle Fletcher, just cuts his hair off. You know,
very cool little moment. You think Melo and or Ilya get put into this WrestleMania match?
I'm scared they're gonna do Melo versus Ilya just for shits and gigs. Not even the title on the line. I hope they're in the title match because they both deserve to be in a fatal 4-way match for that title since they've all been circling it. Do I think they're gonna do it? I don't know what I think. I don't. I haven't been able to predict a single fucking move WWE's made for the worse.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, so I don't know, man. Like, I really don't know what they're gonna do, but I would love to see it. A fatal 4-way with those guys would be great. Fatal 4-ways in general, I don't like, but I think triple threat is as big as you should get in a multi-man match. However, when you got 4 dudes like that, you got Trick Williams, who can kind of be the big strong style or whatever. Hold on, my family just made a
grand
debut.
Entrance.
Yeah,
grand entrance.
Yeah, a little grand mom debut on the podcast. There we go.
RTP mom.
RTB mom. That's a. We could just have her join in as a third third screen.
Just
here.
A mom cam.
If anything comes up about rescuing animals or dogs, we can consult the mom cam.
I bet maybe we get a Danhausen storyline.
A Danhausen storyline.
Maybe Danhausen curses mom.
Danhausen curse my mom. That would actually be such a funny sign to put with a picture of my mother.
This is the most fucking white boy Evo. Curse my mom. I hate her.
Curse my mom. But no, Trick. Back to the match though. I do think that the dynamic between the 4 of those guys will be great. Trick being the bigger man compared to them. We got the strong style of Ilya. We got the I wouldn't even say strong style of Sami Zayn. He just gets beat up. It's just the crash test dummy style of Sami Zayn.
Technical wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, he used to be more technical, but now he just gets the shit beat out of him.
I feel like that's
Carmelo
a WWE
Hayes too.
product.
Also does high flying stuff too.
Yeah,
like,
so you get
it's
everything.
It's going to be great.
What did you think about this move? And do you think the hate's justified with Sami Zayn winning the title?
The hate is totally not justified.
Not justified?
It's not in the way that the heat is. It's kind of like they're giving him Ronda Rousey go home heat, and he doesn't deserve that heat. However, the heat, I think, is purposeful. I think they are setting up and angling for some sort of heel turn. So I think the heat is fine, but wrestling fans, of course, take everything way out of proportion. Like, just go along for the ride. Like, just chill out. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like,
long-term storytelling.
And Sami, like you said, I think Sami's going to get pinned. And I do think it'll be Trick Williams going out with the title. However, I think that's going to turn Trick Williams into like a tweener face.
Yeah.
Like a face that acts like a heel. Because he's not going to get booed. There's no way he gets booed for winning.
His
Trick
chance
Williams
too good.
Is over as fuck.
Yeah. We got Drew and Jacob, and I'm here now. I'm there. I wasn't all there for Drew and Jacob before, but I'm getting there. I think I'm ready for this match. I'm ready for unsanctioned. I hope we get to see some red in this match, and I hope they kill each other, bro.
I like how the unsanctioned matches are like the boogeyman of WWE now. It used to be The Undertaker. Like, you're going one-on-one with The Undertaker, you know. But now it's unsanctioned matches.
One-on-one.
I don't know. I was kind of getting lost on the feud. Those guys feuding last week like Peter Griffin and the fucking Bird. Just like a whole episode of just beating each other's ass. Like,
can I say something? This may be my biggest hot take of the show's history.
Sure.
I hate Peter Griffin and the chicken stuff. Every time it's on, I skip it. It just takes too long.
It was funny like the first couple times.
I never was a fan. It just dragged for me and it would piss me off.
I thought it was funny the first time I saw it because it caught me so off guard. And I could just picture the writers room meeting and being like, we don't got anything this week. All right.
That's my take. If I was a writer.
Exactly. Like it's right. No, you're right though. It is writers just being, I think it's the writers going, all right, we don't got anything this week, so let's just throw it to the animators.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Funny to me.
But I do think it's that beef. It's that on-site beef. It should be what Hangman and Swerve should have stayed. Just on-site beef. I think this is going to lead to them getting split up. And it's going to be a forever beef. I think we're going to get a draft after Mania.
Oh, we might get a draft after Mania. I don't know if it's going to be for WWE, but we may be getting a draft for after Mania for sure.
What you mean, like AEW to WWE and vice versa?
I mean, like fucking send the troops out. That's where I was. Oh, that's where I was going.
Hey, hopefully, if there's, I'm almost too old. I'm 25, so hopefully, if the war starts, I'll be. They'll get a year out of me.
They might. A year out of John. We got not a clean, but Julia beats Tiffany Stratton. I thought that was cool. I was a fan. Danny Julia wins a good win.
I put all of the Tiffany Stratton matches feel like someone is like this close to getting their nose completely caved in or their lip completely split in half. Like I always feel like a knee or an elbow is going to go flying some stray way and catch somebody. And I like that actually. Like it's kind of sick. It makes Tiffany Stratton matches kind of a little more exciting for me.
Tiffy was someone I wasn't high on. I thought was overrated up until her championship reign. I thought she cooked with her championship reign. And I think I'd like to see her win this mid-card title and get a couple new dance partners.
Yeah, her in the mid-card is nice because I think she elevates everybody else there. I don't think she needs it, but I don't think there's space for her right now. But I think if this eventually builds to a draft and if AJ Lee and everyone's still around, I think doing a longer term once everything's been cleared out. Tiffany Stratton versus AJ Lee, a huge clash in style. Or even like getting Tiffy over there with Becky and everything like that too, and just get everything changed. I don't know. But that match was great.
I was a fan, and then we get to this brawl at the end. I didn't love this brawl. It was awkward. It was cool seeing Randy Orton, RKO, Jelly, but that was about it.
They're not even teasing the punt yet, so I think they're genuinely going to go for the swerve and do it. I don't think they're going to do it at all. I don't even think they're going to tease it at all. And then WrestleMania, it's going to be the new RKO out of nowhere. Like it's Cody's going to kick out of his 17th RKO, and then Randy's just going to not even get low into the stance, just go for it. I think genuinely he might kick him once and then go for it. Just the shock value of it, and then punt him twice for the title.
That'd be cool. We get a finish, yeah.
Punt him twice for the title. Clean finish, clean win by Randy, and he's just like the boogeyman now who has the title, who'll kick your head off. And then Cody's on the shelf for months.
I hope this Randy Orton title reign isn't like a John Cena one where it goes until SummerSlam. Like I would like a little lengthy Randy Orton title reign. I think he could pull it off, and we haven't had one in a while.
Let's think about what would happen if Cody won.
Okay.
I don't even know because like he would be completely rejected.
Yeah, we stopped doing this podcast probably or maybe we just
do episodes about just anything we see about WWE. Cody's still champ, so fuck WWE. Here's AEW's.
Yeah, let's go into some TNA AAA.
We're really gonna hurt the bottom line.
No, if Cody wins hypothetically, then they would have to run Cody versus. Who's a SmackDown guy that would make sense? Not Drew.
I think Cody would have to be a heel. No, like how does he remain a babyface without getting booed out of the place? Like
if Cody wins, and this is just the wrong move, the next move would be Sami, right?
Sami should win,
but
then they fucking hate Sami right now too. No,
it's terrible.
Idea. Just put Chad Gable in there, and let him win, or Finn. Oh, actually Finn.
SmackDown though, I don't think they would.
Saying if there's a draft, and like we get to like SummerSlam or something like that.
But what about
I really want a draft?
like what we got right now, I guess another move would be like elevating Carmelo or Ilya to the world title picture. But I don't.
Trick Williams taking the title off of Cody and being a double champ. Imagine
That'd be
IC
cool.
and world title.
That would be like strapping a rocket to him. That would be fire.
Or just out of nowhere, Oba beats Brock, and then Oba just goes and just kills Cody.
That'd be cool too. You know, I'm never gonna be a fan. We're gonna talk about Oba. I want to get to Oba, but I think if Randy wins, then we go with Jacob Fatu if he beats Drew, and then you run a little Randy Jacob feud 2 months. I think they could get a little. They could get evil with Randy being still the clear heel, which would be fun. You know,
I just get worried about. I know Randy and his back. He doesn't like to take bumps, man. But you ain't avoiding any bumps if you're feuding with Fatu. Like
that's true.
You're gonna
that's
be getting the shit beat out of you for a while. Like that's one of those feuds where like it's gonna be mostly promos, and we're not gonna see him like really fight until I bet you their match. You know what I mean? Like I don't. That's why like for me, I kind of like it when Randy goes against smaller guys, just because. Randy being the big man is cool, but he's not in this feud. He would not be. So I don't know. It also would be interesting before he goes out being the smaller worker, because he's the big man in the Cody feud too. He's like, he's got like good 40 pounds of muscle on Cody.
How much is Cody? I know Randy's like 285, 295.
Cody's probably 240, 230, 240 if I had to guess.
Yeah, that adds up. That makes sense.
And I think Randy's taller too by like a couple inches.
Yeah, Randy's a big boy. Let's pivot over to Monday. I think my segment of the week was the opening of the show where Oba Femi gets Brock Lesnar again.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe that they're doing this. Like, this is the only thing that feels like WWE is doing like completely right. No mess ups so far.
I think it's because Brock won't let them do anything stupid. And Paul won't either. Anything Paul Heyman's touching right now, you notice isn't the worst thing in the world. You can only polish a turd so much when it comes to the fucking injuries that the Vision has seen. But all things considered, the Vision storyline is still going a decent direction. It just seems like they're stalling, which makes total sense.
Yeah.
Both of the top guys are out, like, you know.
So you think we're going to get Braun next week?
I think we might get Braun, like, as a huge shock 2 weeks before.
But like, this next week is Madison Square Garden.
Oh, it's MSG. That's possible.
Yeah.
We hear the sirens. You might. I mean, that might be sick. And I think with Seth Rollins out of the picture supposedly for at least a little bit, Braun coming back would be good. And I think, actually, I think he is coming back because they wouldn't have written him off because I don't think Seth is actually fully cleared to wrestle yet. So I feel like if you had to make him not attack Braun and they have to keep Braun and him separate, this would be a great angle to do that. Get him back off TV. And then maybe have the Masked Men going in there beating him up without Seth's help.
Yeah.
And once Mania comes around, Seth is hopefully cleared and healed by, which I assume he will be. He wouldn't be doing this if he wasn't. And yeah, it needs to be Braun versus Seth. It has to be. Or like, what the fuck else are we doing, right? Like,
all of these Masked Men would set up a great WWE clip farming moment of Braun Breaker just spearing 10 of them in like
what they did with Brock.
Yeah, just like I could so see that, you know, just go out there and kill him.
Nightmare booking, lumberjack, Masked Man, lumberjack match.
Cinema.
Nightmare booking.
And then one of those Masked Men is Sami Zayn. And then
I actually put Seth Rollins versus Paul Heyman Texas Death Match. After what he said about his wife and his kid, like that was like legitimately some AEW Christian Cage level, like I don't know.
Did you see Christian's promo on Dynamite?
It's giving. We'll get to AEW, but like that whole thing is giving. This is their last run, and they're just swinging for the freaking bleachers.
They're so funny. Both of them are so funny.
They need to stay. They should have been comedy heels from the very, very beginning like this. It was funny is I say comedy heels, but they're saying the worst shit that you could say. Like, and I love it. Christian Cage is great. His fuck-ass turtleneck pisses me off. I love it.
I'm so excited for that match, too.
Yeah.
Anyway, see how I feel like WWE's just been so disappointed. Like, every time
was so entertaining this week.
when I watch WWE, I'm kind of like doing it for this show. I think if we didn't have a podcast, I wouldn't be watching it right now, which
I would have just
sucks
watched
because
probably ups and downs or something.
I've been watching WWE since 2020, like restarted watching it, and I really haven't had a reason to like miss shows or anything, which is crazy because it's COVID era. Like this feels like the worst WWE's been since I came back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even during the COVID era, it was kind of interesting because it was like a novelty. The Thunderdome, nothing was going on.
It was fun. Yeah.
You heard the like slaps to the thigh real loud. Like
Roman talking in every match, fucking just aura forming.
All of the shit talking during the matches that we missed out on is so good. I feel like it made wrestlers a lot more intentional too. So when they came back, there was like these like really good acting performances from Roman. I don't know. I miss it a little bit.
Let me know. I'm gonna skip through a lot right here.
Yeah.
But is Jey Uso the tribal chief?
Yeah. I mean, Roman listened to him like a good boy. So I think they're setting up for that, and I think I genuinely think we're gonna see Rikishi at some point. I do think this is setting up for Dwayne to come back. Maybe like Raw after Mania if Joe can't get it done.
There you go.
If to call back to last week, me calling everyone by their first name. But yeah, if Roman Reigns can't get it done, I think Dwayne's going to come back, and that's going to set up for their feud. And I think it's going to be a year-long feud. I think they're going to do the whole John Cena and Roman Reigns. It's not what I want. Don't get me wrong. It's not what I want. But I think they're going to do the whole John Cena versus The Rock bullshit, where they call their shot right at the beginning of the year, and then it's just that for the whole fucking year. I think they're going to do that, and I think this might be a career match for The Rock,
like his retirement match.
And I think Roman's going to retire. Imagine if I get this right, like somehow, some way that this happens. It is what, the 29th? Yeah. Of March right now of 2026. If 2027 April, it's The Rock versus Roman Reigns career match. But I don't know, what would the stakes be for Roman? Maybe there's a title.
It has to be a title, or maybe he's the tribal chief of the family, or
maybe a tribal chief versus head of the table versus career match.
Yeah, simple.
That's the bullshit they would do. Tribal rules match, and then that actually, unironically, would be really, really cool to see where the MFTs lie, where the Usos lie, and like where things happen. I think it's just going to be a huge feud of all of the Samoans just cannibalizing each other in WWE to the ending, the civil war of the bloodline civil war, like we've always wanted.
I don't need that. I got that already. I just need Roman versus The Rock at SummerSlam. Get that shit out the way, and then we can move on. Because I do need something big.
I think it'll be WrestleMania, but
I think it'll be SummerSlam. I think night one SummerSlam will be Brock's retirement match. Night two will be something like that, because WWE knows they need something, and The Rock's an investor, bro. Like, if you're not gonna do it, But what else on Raw did you want to touch on? Are we good? Can we move
Javon versus Grayson Waller was a great match. Javon and Kofi are gonna kill it. I think those guys are gonna have sleeper matches. AJ Lee and Becky had a decent promo. I think Santi said that AJ Lee has like millennial cadence, and I was like, oh, that's what it is. I was like, that's what. It's not therapy talk. It's not therapy cadence. That's not what it is. Even though I think it's just we relate millennials with being super into therapy and like starting that. But no.
Well, she did have a therapy chant.
No, but you know how she talks to
it's just cringy. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Kind of talks like a therapist to people, like the okay, well, wow, are you right? Like that type of thing. Totally gone from this promo. She had a noticeable uptick in quality in her promo this week. I actually really liked it. She just seemed matter of fact and to the point and serious, and I really liked the promo. I like the direction the feud's going. I just want to see them beat each other up a little more.
Yeah.
Maybe some more AJ Lee matches before Mania to get some of the rust out.
Yeah, something. The Bayley match was good, though. The Bayley match was probably her best match since returning.
Rare?
No, I mean AJ Lee versus Bayley, like last week, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, they're talking about the Bayla and Lyra match.
That was cool, too. That was fun. I like that tag team, but I do think both of them should be doing a little more. But anyway, we'll pivot over to Dynamite. A good show. Another good show. We had Kenny Omega becoming the #1 contender, so we're going to get Kenny versus MJF. Really quick, actually, before we get to AEW. Monday Night Raw, my last thing on Monday Night Raw. Where the fuck is Gunther?
Oh my god, yeah, where the fuck is Gunther?
Is he not going to have a WrestleMania match?
I don't know, but like this is becoming a storyline in itself.
A big
who's going to take Gunther to prom, you know what I mean? Like, I think maybe we get Fat Gunther back. He dyes his hair green again, like when he was like that one. That I'll show you. Hold on. I saved it
in the Indies. Yeah. But man, I don't want to see like wait. Realistically, what's a Gunther match? Crazy, like a Twitch streamer.
A Discord mod. Imagine a shot from that fat fuck. Just.
Is there a Gunther match, like at all?
No. I can't think of any.
I can't either, bro. What if someone has to return?
No. What if he has to win? That's the thing, though. If he's in a match, he has to win.
You know who they could give him?
What if they put him in the IC title match, a fatal 5-way?
Him and Penta. That could work. I think someone. It just would suck if this guy's WWE debut was a loss. But Royce Keys needs someone too. You know,
he's gonna come out in WrestleMania and be like, "Everyone, I have no opponent. Who wants to come out?"
And then Royce Keys taps him out in a sleeper.
Royce Keys just shoots on him, just starts elbowing him like Brock. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe an open challenge and he just squashes somebody. Joe Hendry comes out.
There you go. That's WWE booking. We're back. We figured it out.
Unironically, it might be Joe Hendry. It actually might be Joe Hendry. That's what they did for Randy.
I don't know what they do.
Maybe he takes on Leon Slater, right?
TNA, yeah.
Leon Slater, Jeff Hardy, and Joe Hendry all at once.
Are we gonna Karrion Kross return? Gunther Karrion Kross in Vegas?
I don't know. I don't need to see that.
I just need to see Gunther. It's just stupid. You retire John Cena and then you go. I get their circumstances and stuff, but let's go to AEW.
Maybe
Kenny
Gunther
Omega
just jumps some people. I don't know.
That'd be fine too. I would love if Gunther got included in the Oba Brock match. I don't think that would be a popular
special guest referee Gunther.
I just want all three big boys to kill each other. Simple. Mm-hmm. And Oba could walk out of that with a win and even feel stronger without pinning Gunther.
Gunther interrupts the match and screws Brock, setting up the retirement match down the line.
That'd be cool. I'd be with that too.
He's mad about WWE not giving him a match, so he goes in and fucks up the main event somewhere.
Like Bobby Lashley with the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
I have never watched an Andre the Giant Battle Royal, dude. I don't watch the.
This is the WrestleMania we were at. And Bobby Lashley won Andre the Giant Battle Royal on SmackDown and didn't have a WrestleMania match. So he just came out, held the trophy, and then just like walked away.
Wait, I kind of remember that. I remember that, but I don't remember him winning the match.
Well, the match was on SmackDown.
Oh, gotcha. That's probably why.
Yeah. Kenny Omega is the #1 contender for the AEW World Title, and we're gonna get Kenny Omega versus MJF at AEW Dynasty.
MJF is the GOAT.
Let's do a program where MJF makes everyone challenge him, and if they lose, they can't challenge for the world title, and he beats the whole roster, and then everyone can challenge for it because there's no one left.
And then he just retires.
There you go.
Goes to WWE, but is a commentator.
Yeah, like they make him Adam Cole, make him a manager. That's what we all want.
Or it's like Talking Smack, like with CM Punk when he kind of returned. Do you remember that?
He returned on Talking Smack?
No, it wasn't Talking Smack. It was some random Fox Sports show.
That was I know you're talking about.
Yeah, that weird WWE, like After the Bell or something like that.
They go something like that.
I liked the Death Riders match. It was just a typical good Death Riders match. Nothing to complain about.
I like what's her name? Zeta Steel. I think Zeta Steel has a light little future in wrestling. She's, I think, like 23, 24.
I mean, they need more women's stars with Toni Storm not being in for a bit. It's like, oh shit, this is happening right now. We need more stars, and she's great.
What's stupid is Ronda Rousey should be here, right? Where's Ronda?
Bro, did you see it? It's just like a one-off thing.
Is it really?
Just to promote the fight. Yeah, that's what the streets are saying.
They promoted a Netflix fight on AEW? Why wouldn't they? Okay.
And they didn't even promote her being there. So, like, do they make money off? It just created buzz, which it did.
It did to wrestling fans, but it's fucking AEW. Like, it's not like that's going to convince people to watch the fight more than, like...
Everybody knows this boxing fight's fucking scripted. You know
I don't
what I mean?
watch Netflix boxing. I think it's terrible for the sport.
I do want to see the Nate Diaz fight. That's the only one I want to see. Nate
Who's
Diaz
he fighting?
Mike Perry. Mike Perry.
Oh, that's cool. I just like Nate Diaz. I'll watch that one because he's.
But they're just gonna go to decision, and Nate's gonna be like, and then there's gonna be tired, and then it's just gonna be like, "Hey man, this is good. I really like this. I like fighting a lot. You know, it's gangster shit. 309. I train my boxing a lot in this camp."
There you go.
Like the classic Nate Diaz. I don't know, man.
Just him yapping.
But this Ronda Rousey shit is just slop. I think I said I gave him too much credit when we were actually there when she made the thing. The guy behind me was like, "Oh my god," and I was like, 2 years tops, she ruins the division. She didn't even stick around for more than 20 minutes.
Yeah, give her a week.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm happy she's gone. If she comes back, I hope they do it right and they let her be in like the Death Riders or something, or stick her with someone. Not like Shayna Baszler, but like more shoot style stuff, strong style stuff. I want to see her beat up dudes, like her versus Darby Allin in a death match. Imagine. I'm kidding, but no.
Bring out the fish tank.
I'd like to see her, waterboard Darby Allin.
Yeah, that's cinema. What else did you like from the show? I feel like there wasn't too much to talk about.
The MJF and Kenny promo segment was great. It was more setup stuff, like the Cope and Christian thing we got to earlier. Rush, what's his name?
Rush and Darby.
Rush and Darby was great.
Yeah, I like that match a lot.
Shitting on the Rush character, the new thing that he's doing. Like, I'm like, no, I love it. I love it. Like, I would love to do an indie character where like I'm getting beat up and I just inject myself with something and go crazy, like that energy. But no, I loved it.
Is it that? Are you talking about the guy that does the little dog thing?
Yeah.
That's Leo Rush, not the guy that was in the main event.
Oh, I watched the match. I watched that match after the fact. I thought I was talking about that match. Hold on a second.
I know who you're talking about. Leo Rush does the fucking he crawls in. I thought he was Jay Lethal when we were at the Revolution until like the next week on
everyone
Collision.
Around us was calling him that.
I thought he was Jay Lethal for sure, but I was like, damn, this dude's moving for a old man. But no, Rush and Darby ended with the Don Callis family. Mark Davis.
I did not watch this match. I watched I looked up. I googled this match on YouTube, and then the other match, Leo Rush came up with Darby. I was like, oh great, this is what happened on Dynamite. And that's why I texted you about that match being good. Remember?
Yeah.
Like it probably felt really random to you that I said that.
I don't know, but Mark Davis hit him with a pile driver after the match, so we're gonna get a Don Callis family versus Darby Allin feud. I don't know who it's gonna be. I could see a Fletcher versus Darby feud. Maybe get that TNT title back on Darby.
With those freaky ass fools.
Freaky ass fool. The last thing in wrestling for the week that I wanted to hit on was TNA had a great show. Sacrifice was pretty good. We had a great Leon Slater match. A great women's match between Mara Sade and Cora Jade or Elena Black. And the main event was cut short, obviously, but which sucked.
That was a nasty fucking kick too.
He was done. He was. I'm trying to pull it up, but yeah, I enjoyed the show. All in all, I think TNA's doing the right things, man.
One of these weeks I'll watch it. Right now WWE's burning me out from wrestling. It's like I've never felt this way before WrestleMania. So like
it's terrible. I agree with you.
I've been enjoying 2K more than.
I just hit level 35 on the Ring Pass or 36 or something like that. I'm almost done with it.
What do you play mostly?
I play my faction. That's what I've been liking. I just do all the live events, collect all the cards, and I've been trying to play online a little bit in that mode because it's fun. But that's what I'm
Dude,
on.
online is really annoying because it's just everybody wants to do cell matches and then go straight to the top, and I'm like, guys, let's wrestle. Come on. And
That's
then
why you
what's
gotta
funny
play
is
my faction. It's only
they
one
all
on one.
suck too. They all
Really?
suck so bad. I only lost to like a really cheese moment that some guy did where like he kept going to the top of the cage, but he wasn't able to get me off the top. I threw him off the top of the cage like 4 times. But it takes so long by the time you get down, they've already gotten up and like you're like, this is, I don't know. I think if you throw someone off top of the cage twice, they're dead.
Yeah, they should just call it like the Fiend and Seth Rollins.
Or like with legitimately Mankind, they like kind of stopped the match when he fell off the cage. But no, 36 though on the ring pass is crazy.
What are you at? What do you think?
I think I'm in the 20s right now, and I haven't been playing that much. I've been out in LA, so I need to get back on it.
Yeah, lock in, brother. We're gonna play some. Join the Discord if you guys want to play. Obviously, we're coming up on our giveaway. After WrestleMania Night 2, we'll be giving away a copy of WWE 2K26. So if you made it this far, make sure to check that out. Join the Discord, all that. I don't know what you're throwing up, but I do not fucking side with that. I just want to make that clear to all. Don't just straight face this one. Don't just straight face this one.
We're in this together.
We're not in this together.
You just texted me to do that.
No,
you said you wanted me.
My headphones are blue. You know, I don't. My headphones are blue and my phone case is red. Look at, hey, peep the new phone case.
Don't touch my phone. Do people touch your phone?
No, I just thought it was funny.
Oh, I was like, is this a problem for you?
I was like, it's just a really stupid phone case I found on Amazon.
I was gonna say, like, my family doesn't touch my phone. Like,
nobody touches mine, you know. But I just think my girlfriend's gonna like get mad at me one time for seeing it, and then after that it'll be funny. So that's kind of what I'm going for. A little bit.
You should have put her name. Don't touch my phone.
Winter, boom, just leaked. Thank you guys.
That's why I didn't say it. I was like, my phone.
I'll drop it in there. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of This Week in Wrestling. Not a great week in wrestling, but a great show from us. So thank you guys once again, RTP. And hey, next week is NXT's WrestleMania, so make sure you guys tune into that. I think that's going to be the one thing worth talking about on Saturday. Again, RTP at ANT NHD. Next to my boy, RTP John. Anything else you want to say, my brother?
No, sir. I just hope wrestling heats up a little bit the next couple weeks.
I agree with you, man. Shout out to Shad Gable, man. Hope you're doing well, man. We miss you. We out.
Thank you.